Well, you've got to love the sound of running water. I mean, I do. It's a beautiful spot here. Now this saw a lot of war action, both wars through here. But I want to follow the stream bed a little bit up and down, just to see what I come across. Just, you know, trial and error. There's something next to this stone. Okay, I don't think that's going to be anything interesting. Let's have a look. It's not going to be interesting, and then, I mean, probably for some of you that's not interesting, but that is part of a clock workings. Check that out. Got most of its cogs. Very cool. I do like that. Okay. Well, if it starts off like that, let's have a look what else we find. Moving on. Well, my second find, 70s, 80s, and I can see it clear as day. It's sat right on the surface here. I guess you can probably see that too. Okay. Wow. Take a look at that. Now, if you guys are interested in war history, well, it doesn't get much better than that. This is a timed fuse that sits inside a shell. You can see the markings on that, the gradients. That's totally cool. Yeah, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, up to 24, 25, 26, 28. Wow. I don't think I've ever found one quite so complete. There's the thread that would have gone into the shell. It obviously hit first, but wow. Well, that's one hell of a find. I will have to just make sure that that's safe to take. I'll have to check on that. I'll be back with you with the next find. Totally cool. Moving on. This would be a place for rock hounding as well. Got some nice pieces of quartz here. Not sure what that red is in that. There's another nice piece of quartz there. And where there's quartz, there's usually, well, some people say where there's quartz there's gold. So would it be worth coming through here with a gold pan? That might be another video. Anyway, I'll be back when I find something interesting. This is also what I'm keeping my eye out for when I'm walking through the water. You know, watching where I'm going, looking for, that's thick old china. There's no dates or any markings on it, which is a shame. Yeah, keeping an eye out for any of these kind of finds. See if I can get some dates on anything or recognize anything. See the next. Well guys, I just thought I would show you, this is something funny. See that? My detector saying there's something right on the surface. On the surface of what? It must be something in this log, which of course means it has to be, yeah, it is. I don't know if I can You see there's a hole where it went in. There's a... I can see it. Actually, that's not a bullet. And I won't disturb these woodlice anymore. That's a large iron stake or nail of some kind gone through there. They must have used it for something. Funny. Okay, moving on. Well, just sitting on the surface. It's not a particularly special find, because I found a lot of these, but this bullet, that's oh, okay. Well, this might be something more interesting. Okay, I'll definitely keep that one. And the reason I will definitely keep that one is, can you see the top of the bullet is misshapen? And if you see underneath, normally in that central ring you would find a dent where it's been fired. Well, this one hasn't been fired. And you can see that they've pulled the head of the bullet out so they could get to the gunpowder. Now, that's either to start a fire, or it's to seal a wound, or whatever else they would have needed gunpowder for. So I will take that, because that's a bit of personal history that's kind of interesting, and I'm pretty sure I can get more details off that. It does look like a 3 there. Yeah, cool find. Moving on. And just by the side of the stream, you know, I found that bullet casing over there, which looks like it's been tampered with, let's say. Oh yeah, that's a complete one. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't take these with me to notify the authorities. Let's see if I can get something off it. Didn't bring my water bottle, didn't bring my well, I didn't bring much with me, to be honest. I totally forgot my stuff today. Looks like MR on the left and 0 on the right. Can't quite make out what's there. Could be a 3. That looks like a 30. So it would be probably 1930. Okay. I will keep looking. Oh no, it's not metal detecting. I know I'm easily distracted. Look at that. It's a quartz egg. Fossilized quartz egg. Yeah. Okay, maybe not an egg. Moving on. Sometimes with metal detecting, you know, you have permissions that other people have detected before. Whether they should be there or not actually doesn't make a lot of difference. But you can tell when there's been people through. There's something through there just lying on the surface. You know, sometimes you've got to think outside the box, go to little parts of places that you think won't have been done. What have we got here? Oh, wow. Okay. Well, earlier in the video, I found the timed fuse. I said I never seen one as complete as that. Well, I have to take that back now, I guess. Mosquitoes driving me crazy. Well, that still has part of the shell casing attached to it. So you can see it has the fuse part at the bottom there. The timer, you can just see it, the ring on that. There is some numbers and lettering on that. Well, I'm not going to carry that now because I don't have my decent bag with me, but I'm going to come back for these guys. That's crazy. Never seen that before. The full top off a shell casing. Normally that also would have blown apart. Interesting. Moving on. Well, I'm still staying in or around this stream, and just on the side of it, there's like a little fire area here. And that's half of a lead musket ball. Quite a big one. Very cool. Shows us some older history here. Moving on. Well, I've come into an area where I'm finding these, I'm pretty sure they're lead balls. Now I know they used balls inside of shells during the wartime, but it's just lying on the surface, and I mean obviously that hit something. I mean, I don't think they used lead in the shell casings. I'm not sure. Something I have to do some research on, but I'm happy to find an area where there's a load of lead. Again, something on the surface here. I can't quite see it. Oh, can I? Oh, yes I can. Now that's more what I'm used to. This kind of size ball coming out of the shell casing. And I do find these everywhere. So, I'm not sure about the others. See you at the next. In amongst all these lead bullets, or musket balls, whatever you want to call them, there's this big piece of lead. Now, you can see it has striations here. Whoa, striations. Must have swallowed a dictionary this morning. Yeah, thing is, what is it? It's smooth on this side. I will take it and clean it up. Is it a small palm guard? Not sure. Really not sure on that one. That's an unusual one. Moving on. Well, just lying on the surface is another bullet, and that has DEN 42. Now, I'm not sure if that's Denver. But cool, I'll take it. There are targets everywhere here, it seems. And that's something, there we go. It's lying on the surface here, another one. That slightly reddish tinge to the center, so I guess it's another one, DN 42. Very cool. Oops. Well, one less. Oh yeah, I've got a metal detector if I need it. Good. Okay. Yeah, it's a strange area here. Must be another one just on the surface here somewhere. Can't see it, but doesn't mean it's not there. Okay, that's not a bullet. That's a piece of shell casing, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that's a piece of the shell. Okay. Moving on. And just a different type from a different place. LC42. A nice brass bullet casing. Cool. Moving on. Sometimes on these war battlefields you just never know what you're digging. That's why you have to be really careful. That's another shell casing top with the fuse still in it, but part of it's missing. So there would be the inside of the fuse in the dirt there, but I'm not going to get that out. Yeah, very cool. Moving on.